So what's up? I'm gonna tap into time real quick. When you talk about time, and the reason why I'm speaking about it because it's a good and a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Time could teach you how to be patient. You know what I'm saying? Or impatient. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the type of person you are and what you're looking forward to. You know. But the biggest thing is if you're going through any traumatic experience, any situation, anything that happened in your life or is happening in your life to the point where it's so heavy that you feel like you will never make it out, you will never get underneath, it's making you depressed, it's making you sad, you losing yourself, you getting suicidal, homicide, whatever the case it is. If it's something, I'm speaking about the bad shit, because at the end of the day, I'm going through a journey, and my journey has been driven so hard. I've been working 1,000 times to really fix myself, simply because of the fact of disappointment, simply because of the fact of situations that I found myself in, and I refuse to relive. I refuse to relive it. I refuse for it to continue to be a cycle. So when I speak about time and you going through something, time, they say time heals all wounds. This is a very true statement. What they don't speak about is how long, and as humans, we put numbers on the time. We need to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop rushing the process. At the end of the day, you got a destination. When your destination is your goal, if you want to be better at self, if you want to love yourself, you want to treat yourself, you want to pamper yourself, you want to understand yourself, you want to unlearn and relearn so much messed up stuff, you want to get rid of negativity, toxic traits. At the end of the day, please take that time, enjoy it. It's going to be messed up, shitty, uncomfortable. You're going to hate it at times. You're going to despise it. You're going to reflect and really look like, damn, I don't know who that person I was. I don't know why I allowed that. I don't know why I respond to that stuff like that. That's not me. Whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, people see your potential, but do you see it? People see your worth, but do you see it? It don't matter what, and that's another thing. When we speak about people, their opinions as well. Nobody's opinion should make you believe that's who you are. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way and very recent, to the point somebody said something, it was like, I know that's a fucking lie. That's not me. And even if I was mad, I still wouldn't say nothing like that. I wouldn't act like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, if you find yourself in a situation where you expressing yourself and you in an argument or it's a debate or somebody being judgmental, you need to stop it. Stop talking, because at the end of the day, nobody's in a position to judge you. You're not and it's your choice to sit there and allow it. That's dead, that situation. That's a toxic trait. So when I speak about time, yes, time heals all wounds, but don't put a time on it. Don't say you went through this, you'll be good in 6 months, you'll be good in a year. You don't know when you're going to be good. But the biggest thing somebody told me was, you got to give time. I'm going to say that shit again, bro. You got to give time. And that's the realest. You can't sit here and rush nothing. You can't sit here and say, by this time you're going to do this, blah, blah, blah. For me, I have to learn. That's another thing. I speak about my spiritual journey. I've been on it for like a year. A little over a year, honestly. And when you get into a certain spot, you can't become content. When it's about you maintaining positivity, maintaining your energy, protecting self, continuously loving yourself. You need to love yourself so much that you give yourself an orgasm. That's how deep you need to be in tune with yourself. And if you're a person that's in tune with your emotions like myself, you need to be able to control your emotions at all times. Even if somebody say something to get under your skin, you should never let nobody know they under your skin. And that's a real statement. Don't do that. You giving people the satisfaction, because there are leeches out here. Yes, it's people who feed off bringing people down. It's people that feed off negativity. It's people that gives off negativity when you're in a positive state. And what you need to do is remove yourself. So when we speak about time, if you going through something, take a step back. If you feel like you in a relationship or a friendship, whatever the case may be, and you need time away to come back, because a lot of times we live in this mentality that we have to live up to certain people's expectations. If you have a certain friend and they not liking, like if you're a good person, you're a good friend, you feel like you're doing everything as a friend or even as a spouse, and it's still not good enough, it ain't you. You know what I'm saying? It's them. A lot of times people project this energy on you when it's really them. And if you in a toxic friendship, you're in a toxic relationship, if somebody in your family is very toxic, like a brother, whatever the case may be, and no matter what you do, it's not working, you need to remove yourself, because both of y'all are, at that point, they're going to start bringing you down. If you working on yourself and another person ain't, you know what that's going to do? The little work you doing, you giving it to them. Straight up, it's not possible to work on yourself if you're not in the environment to heal, if you're not in a place of support, genuinely support. So when I talk about time, you need to take the steps to that. You going through something, you work at this shitty ass job. What are you doing on your time off? Do you got an idea? Is it something that you passionate about? Some a way you could get money on the side? Whatever that is, make those small goals. You know what? I'm gonna research this. If you went to, I don't know, hair products. If you into selling bundles, if you into selling shoes, whatever the case may be, let me research that. Let's say you reselling shoes or whatever. Let me research the best shoes to resell. Let me see the market. Let me tap into this, research, do all that stuff. Okay, cool, you did that. Now what you gonna do? The money that you get from your job, you trying to get out the job, your career, whatever, the money you get from your job, you need to invest that straight up. Not everything, but the best thing, they say savings is good, and it is great. You need that for a rainy day. You need at least 3 to 6 months worth of stuff. I understand that, and that's a real statement. But if you're trying to get out of situations as far as a career or a job that you don't like and it's toxic and just bring you down, give yourself time to build on something else. You want to resell shoes? Go do that. Just do it smartly, but don't rush it. I think we get so caught into the point that we rush it and we miss the most important steps. And then we look back like boo-boo the fool and fucked up because we missed an important step. So that, look, when I talk about time, really tap in, really take it. Take your time. Don't sit here and put yourself on the timetable. Don't feel like you forced to do anything, you pushed to do anything. Don't feel like your age is playing a part on it. Whatever the case may be. If it's meant for you, it's going to happen, but you have to be in a place to receive it. You can't receive it if you toxic and you negative, because you're not going to receive anything positive. That's just not how it's going to work. And if you do receive something positive, you know what's going to happen? You can turn that thing negative or you could lose it. Positive and negative is a what? This is basic math. So give yourself time. Give situations time. Give people time. You deserve that. Everything that you want, you will give if you believe it. But you can't rush it. You just can't do it. It will never work. If you rushing something, the faster you get it, the quicker you'll lose it. Everybody know that from the dope game. Straight up. The faster you get it, the quicker you lose it. The way you get it is the way you're going to lose it. Man.